Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, I have to do that to get rid of pre-roll ads. I don't like it, but it's necessary. Anyway, guys, we're here. We are currently heading over to Mount Bur-Ormisace. Little demon eyeball. You're doing a great job stealing, Ash. Perfect. Really got that item. There we go, we stole its eyeball. DTB Gilgamesh with the follow! Welcome! I appreciate it. We play a variety of games here. I don't stick to one particular game. So here's what we got coming up on stream. Yes, right now it is a lot of Final Fantasy, actually. But yeah, I'm a variety streamer. I accept player request games as well, though you generally will have to wait a while to get it. But yeah, next up is going to be Final Fantasy 13, and then we're playing 13-2 at request of one of the viewers, and then we're playing Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr, which is the request of Jeremy, or Lord Inquisitor Gabrant in chat. Alright, so there could be treasure in this area, so we're going to go up here and we're going to kill everything along the path. Then we're going to backtrack and go back down there. They both lead to the same area, so... Oh shit. Well, Fear levels up. Alright, hang on. No, I don't want you to have the heavy lance, I want you to have the flashing. There we go. Flame shield. You should have... Okay, he's at the recurve crossbow. Okay. Green Marlboro's quite a bit of BXP, actually. But not that much more than a standard Marlboro, now that I look at it. My favorite game is actually Hoshigami. Untrue, but Hoshigami's not that bad. I can tell you that my favorite game is probably amongst the Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest Persuasion series, but as for which one is my favorite overall, I can't say. I don't know. When I first met Jeremy, I found out that when he was in high school, he used to beat up kids who were fans of Final Fantasy. Because it was his series. Marlboro madness! Fuck you, Marlboro. Got the file of Nukai sand. Aliens. The kid who was the only real vocal fan of Final Fantasy you knew of did get beat up on. Well, what a coincidence that lie turned out to be. Well, not necessarily Jeremy beating them up. All the kids you told me that like the Naruto went in the halls. I think every school has one of those kids too, because there was definitely a kid in my school who liked doing that. Ugh, sorry, yawning. My older brother used to go around calling one of the teachers Frieza and challenging him to a fight. I don't know why. He didn't look anything like Frieza. It's hard to look like Frieza when Frieza's not human. He just tried a bad breath on my friend. Diamond eyeball. Okay. Let's give you the golden amulet. Got a substitute teacher that you called Mr. Mario because he looked like Mario. Did he get upset at you for that? Oh, okay. I had a math teacher who would ask obviously not incorrect, but obviously difficult questions that nobody would probably know the answer to, and then immediately give you the answer. And then act surprised when you answered him correctly. The dire saw there. I think the creators of FF12 there, like the devs, really wanted to have dinosaurs in this game. Like the final boss of the demo you got with Dragon Quest VIII was a dinosaur. Or not a dinosaur, but a tyrannosaur. And then there's a tyrannosaur in the mines, two of them that we fought. Well, probably more than two. One of your science teachers was Mr. Wilton. I think your chemistry teacher was Mr. White. So, there was a lot of hype when Breaking Bad was on TV, right? Like, everybody was talking about it. And I didn't watch it immediately, I just assumed it was another show that a lot of people just liked, but loved, but wasn't all that great. Just trend chasing. Watching Breaking Bad, though, a few years later, it was actually a good show. I enjoyed it. Mr. White taught sociology, history and sociology. My history teacher name was Mr. Sage. That man was he was something. 99% of Walt's problems. Sage against the machine. Yeah, Omega knows Mr. Sage. To be fair, a lot of his problems are also because the government would not cover, and his insurance would not cover what he needed to take care of his family, so he had to find some way to do so. Taught you how to bootleg vodka? Oh, Mr. Sage taught us how to walk around people's houses at night. Beyond this rift, you'll find the holy mountain. Take each step one at a time, and you shall reach your destination. Dude, why are you just standing here telling people this? Mount Bur-Ormisace is to the northeast. Should you go south, you'll enter the rift. Take care. Gods guide your path. Faran. Could you imagine being on Gulmore Jungle, Edge of Gormore Jungle duty? The Kiltias of Mount Bur-Ormisace took us in and treated us warmly. Thanks to their aid, I'm well enough to return home now. Captain Screwdriver. Omega, if you went into another life, right, and found that you had married Mr. Sage, would you try to change that, that world? When newcomers who can't walk on their own arrive, I carry them up the mountain. I'm glad to have helped the Kiltias any way I can. Jungle duty doesn't sound right. Hey. They could stand in the jungle where it's warm, but instead they stand out here where it's cold. Wolves! White wolves! It's 3 white wolf moon shirt. Guys, fun fact, you know when the 3 wolf moon shirt was a meme? Well, Jeremy actually bought one of the shirts and brought it to college. Welcome to the jungle. You'll be here 9 to 5. Can't decide if jungle duty is euphemism or something worse. Imagine the commute to getting up there too, like, probably not great. You got wild onions casting protect on each other. Guessing Vesper song, not Vector song. Pima calls it jungle duty when she lurks in public restrooms. I could see it. I mean, she does call 3:43 a.m. Every day the pooping hour.
Empires parade down city streets while refugees walk barefoot through the snow.
And so I sue for peace, to stop short war and ease their suffering. My father will choose peace.
Will he now? You sound sure of yourself. You can never know another, even your father.
Don't take it the wrong way, Kay?
I still think it's great that someone who belongs to a country that invaded and murdered a bunch of people is upset that they're not accepting his.
The Senate hates the very fact that House Solidor exists. By necessity, we must find reason to silence them.
Necessity? Ah, yes, necessity. Does that word free you, I wonder? You show no hesitation to solve matters with blood.
The sword of House Solidor cannot be left to rust in doubt. It was you, Excellency, who tempered that sword.
Is this your idea of vengeance?
It is my idea of necessity. If we do not act now, it is not only our future you imperil.
So, you would dirty your hands to keep his clean.
My hands are stained with blood. I see little reason to stay them now.
So they are. And so House Solidor lives on.
And so House Piamat lives on. Jimmy, which part of the Jungle Book was your favorite chapter? Also, how do you feel knowing that the Amazon warehouse had competitions to see how many people could do their job the fastest and most efficient, and the reward was a $10 gift card to Amazon? Honestly, surprised the board wasn't firing any people who lost. I mean, that's probably also on there. What the hell's that? But imagine being like, here, your reward is making your coworkers work to get you something off the shelf. Is Fran not leveled up yet? Your reward is the honor of coming to work every day. Yeah. His Grace, the Grand Kiltias Anastasis, watches over all Mount Bur-Ormisace, land closest to the gods. Can you not feel your soul's burdens lifted? No, shut up, dude. This mountain may be protected by the Kiltias, but should you venture into Paramina Rift, you best go prepared. I just came from the Paramina Rift. Well, you got... Oh, I need that. Take 3 of those just in case. Hey, Solar, I'll take that. Hiraga, Lazara, Darkra! Yes, finally, the level 2 Dark spell! Here, have these eyeballs. Here, have my succulent fruit. The reward was a framed picture of Jeff Bezos that they had to pay for. Oh no. New Kaizen and Ocean. Yuso. You don't have the look of a pilgrim, nor a starving refugee. Yeah, you have money? Come on, buy something. Oh, this dude actually has, like, weapons. Decent ones at that. Alright, well, let's see here. We're gonna need at least 2 of these, but let's grab just 1 for now. Hey, he's got a sledgehammer. Ooh, a thorn mace. Can I not use the thorn mace? Really? Well, we're gonna be needing it soon, so. Alright. Yeah, diamond shield. Need 2 of these. Demon mail. Alright, we can't afford all of this stuff, so we're just gonna get what we can for now, and we'll come back to this later. It was a nude photo, then they were promptly fired for it. A framed painting of Jeff Bezos, like the one in of George in Seinfeld. Gives him an oil painting made of extremely flammable oils. It goes up in flames and he sues them for burning pictures of him as a threat. What a very pretty looking mountain. Jeremy, would you scissor someone on this mountain? Look, Nemo. I forgot these guys, these little fucks were a thing. Only if it's Ash. What if it's Ash, but Vaughn is watching? Watching you sitting there like this. Alright, hang on a sec, guys. This is bugging me. My camera is acting up again. The lighting has not changed, so why the fuck do you keep changing? Better. I'll take it. Alright. That it, I guess. Is that a Dragon Ball shirt? It is a Dragon Ball shirt. Yes, indeed. I'm actually bioluminescent some of the time, I guess. I do fade into the background a lot.
Is he sleeping?
No, my child.
Whoa.
I do not sleep. I dream. For reality and illusion are a duality. Two parts of a whole. Only the mirror of dreams reflects what is true.
Anastasis, your grace. I am
Lay
Ashelia.
down your words. Ashelia, daughter of Ramanas, I have dreamt your dream. Who better to carry on the Dalmascan line than she who bears the Dawn Shard? Your dream of a kingdom restored is known to me.
Grand Kiltias, then give us your blessing. Grant the Lady Ash her accession
I do not
to the...
suppose this is something you might reconsider. My little emperor-in-waiting. You called and I have come.
This is the man I wanted you to meet. Believe it or not, he is a member of the noble house Margrace, rulers of the Rosarian Empire.
I am but one of very, very many. Try as I might, I could not stop this war alone. Thus, I came seeking Lars's assistance. Al-Cid, Margrace, at your service. To think I stand before the Lady Ash, it is truly an honor. I see it is true after all.
What is Penelo's problem?
Is Dalmasca's desert bloom.
In Arcadia, Larsa. In Rosaria, Al-Cid. They dream not of war. Should empire join with empire, the way will open for a new Evilis in our time.
Grand Kiltias, you speak much of dreams, but in the real world, war is upon us.
Grand Kiltias, I was told my coming here would prevent this war. I was to assume my father's throne and announce the restoration of Dalmasca, treat with the Empire for peace, and persuade the Resistance to stay their hand. I have not come all this way to be asked to reconsider.
A word from you and the Resistance would stop cold, and Rosaria's pretext for joining the war scattered off to the four winds. This was what we had hoped. Alas, circumstances change. A full 2 years have passed since your reported death. Were it to become known you are still alive, I fear it could only worsen our current situation.
Because I am powerless to help.
Nay, in fact it has little to do with you.
Then what? If Lady Ash were to extend her hand in friendship, perhaps I could then persuade the Emperor. His Excellency will solve things peacefully.
The Emperor Gramis is no more. His life was taken.
Father.
What possible cause could we have to lay hand on our Emperor?
A deception and an outrage. The Senate will not stand for this.
It's true. They're going to be in a cell, probably laying
A
down.
viper amongst our senators.
With Chairman Gregoroth as its head. With what dignity remained him, he confessed to the poisoning and passed his own
A
sentence.
viper with many tails. Much of the Senate is culpable.
We had no choice but to strip the Senate of authority and assign powers of autocracy to myself until such time as order...
Spare me your lies. I see the serpent coiled here before me.
Grace, you speak too freely.
Zargabath. Do not tell me you join in this mama's farce.
With Rosaria poised to invade at any moment, our leader must have a free hand.
The once great House Solidor is now reduced to myself and my dear brother Larsa.
Surely you would not go so far. Vain Solidor! As Judge Magister and upholder of the law, I hereby place you under arrest.
You misunderstand. Vane did not make himself autocrat. It was the very Ministry of Law which you serve. Do you see it now, Drace? When you bared your sword at His Excellency, you bared your sword at the law.
You wear the mama's motley well, Bergen.
It concerns me that another judge is able to best someone else of their order so easily.
Such strength. Inhuman.
Zargabath, take the Alexander. You will accompany Bergen and bring Larsa back to me.
Sire.
Your Excellency, Lord Larsa was placed under my charge.
Oh? Perhaps you mistook your orders then. I can see no other explanation for why you were reporting and conjecturing on my doings to my late father.
Your Excellency.
A hound begging for scraps at the Emperor's table. Would you serve another master, hound? You may fulfill your duty as Judge Magister before us all. She has been tried and found guilty.
Your Excellency, I beg you reconsider.
Wasn't that Bergen? Right, but you'd figure, like, they belong to a group of, like, what was it, 12 judges? 6 judges? I don't remember how many there are. they'd want the best of the best.
Do it. I care not. Live, Gabrantha. Protect the young lord. Protect Larsa.
Forgive me.
Pray be quick.
Forgive me. I will not. Shit. When he looks you in the eyes as he puts it in.
And so House Solidor lives on.
And so House Bobador lives on. And no.
Let us suppose you approach the Empire with a peaceful resolution. The late Emperor Gramis would have lent you his ear, that much is certain. But we are dealing with vain Solidor. Should the princess return, he would claim her an impostor, or to tempt the resistance into battle. Vayne wants this war, that much is certain. As our ill luck would have it, the man is a military genius.
The dreams have told me thus. To reveal yourself would imperil us all. I see war, and Vayne's name writ bold on history's page.
Arcadia's banners fly high. They are making ready for the coming war. According to our latest reports, the Western Armada prepares for war, under Vayne's command, no less. The newly formed 12th Fleet has already been deployed. Oh yes, the Imperial First Fleet stands ready. They'll be underway as soon as the Odin's refit is complete. And there is more. The 2nd Caravan Expeditionary Force is being called in to replace the missing 8th, so there will be no gaps. The largest force ever seen.
And then, the Nethicite is the coup de grace. Grand Kiltias, your grace. I spoke to you of my succession. Let us put that aside. Should I become Queen of Dalmasca now, powerless as I am, I can protect nothing. With a greater power at my disposal, perhaps then.
It is the Nethicite of which you dream?
I require something far greater.
To wield power against power. Truly, the words of a human child.
I am descended from the Dynast King himself.
Indeed. Then you have but one choice. Seek you the other power Wraithwall left.
Does such a thing exist?
Journey across the Paramana Rift to the still shrine of Miriam. There rests the gift he entrusted to the Grand Kiltias of his time. Seek it out. The Sword of Kings can cut through Nethicite. Why he would entrust the power to destroy Nethicite, the instrument of his greatness, to another and not to his own progeny, I cannot say. Awaken Shelia Benagan and take up your sword, or your dream will remain but a dream.
Rosaria just employs Piamet against Arcadia.
My dream too fades into day.
Larsa leaves the party. Poopy. Alright guys, we're gonna take a break. We got one final bit of 30 minutes of streams left. Don't go anywhere.